Alright, if you've seen the previous videos, that's the paneling that was in the first bedroom, the one closest to the front. This is the back of the house. But that's the paneling. As you can see, it's dingy and it's got tape all over it. And glue on the back of it. So what's that tell you? If there's glue on the back of the paneling, that means there must be glue on the wall because it's supposed to be stuck to the wall, correct? I'll take you around and show you that in a minute. What I did is I threw it out in the front yard. I just got done carrying it back there to try to clean up the front yard a little bit so it don't look at least horrible from the front. Now I'm going to take you back inside. And here's the windows. They actually all got trim around them now. And as I said before, I had to take one of the sills out. If I wanted the original sill, I had to take the sill out of the bedroom because it was the only window that was the same size as the living room. So now they've all got the original matching sills, and believe me, Lowe's don't got them. I went up there and everything they had was nothing. So, I mean, what they did have was more of a modern type sill, which would not work. I'd have to replace all of them. But anyway, I had to build a sill here. This is the one that I took away and used in the living room. It's the same size window. So I took that sill out and put it in the living room and built a sill for this. And flipped the boards around as I showed you in the last video. So you got new boards actually, and now they're going to soak up some paint. So I just hit them with some paint before I leave. And now this is where all the paneling was taken down. And wherever that glue was, you can still see some of the residue of it now. And some of it came off and took the paper off the drywall, and it was just had to be scraped off there. So all those little white spots are literally where the glue was, where I just had to scrape it off and re-mud back over it. And this will all get resanded and repainted. There's a spot over here, but I was really lucky because a lot of the glue, they didn't do a very good glue job for my benefit. So that's where the paneling came from, this room right here. And then I had to build a sill for this room and put trim around it. And like I said, I flipped it over so the good wood is on the outside. Put the trim back up. And this is the final bedroom, the third bedroom. Ryan's got his stuff in here. He's been staying here, so. But anyway, that's what I did today. Got all the sills in and all the trim up. It's going to need caulking and trimming and touch up. And I'm going to probably be touching up and trimming up and all that for a while as far as just details. But so far, I think it's looking pretty good. I don't know if you've seen the beginning of this video, but if you've seen the beginning of this video, this house was unbelievable. But it's coming around. Got to put the cupboard doors back on. I find some handles for them. And they still need another coat of paint. Most everything needs another coat of paint. You know, this hasn't even been painted here. This really needs a coat so it'll soak it up, because the first coat you put on that wood, if you're a painter, you know it just absorbs it like a sponge. And barely, you know, as you can see in some of this other stuff that I painted, it kind of just sops it right up. And it hardly even looks, you can see the wood behind the paint, I think, in the video. There's still a lot of touch-up to do, but at least I got the paneling out of the last bedroom, and it's ready to paint, and it's going to be white, and it's going to look good after I pull about 1,000 nails from where the paneling was. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this little video of my rehab. Stop back, and we're going to be moving forward with siding and everything in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. I'm hoping on Sunday that we're going to start the siding, but that's what we got so far. Looks like a big mess, and it kind of is, but nothing that hard work won't solve. So we just keep plugging away.